And welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be talking about Hidden Cities travel. All right, before we get started, if you like the videos on this channel, if you like the commentary, please like, share, and subscribe so we can grow the channel. So let's get into this article. All right, this is a very interesting article because I had never heard of this practice before, but it makes a lot of sense. But beware about actually doing this. So some of you extreme couponers, I'm quite sure this is going to be right up your alley. People who fly long distances, this is going to be tempting. And people who frequently fly, this is also going to be tempting. But here is a way that you can save money on your travel. But as we're going to see, an airline can actually sue you for doing this. So let's get into the article. Lufthansa, I know I'm butchering that, sues passenger who skipped his flight. Now, I was shocked to see that an airline would sue someone because they didn't take their flight. And I'm thinking to myself, why would an airline sue somebody because they decided not to go on with the flight? But we're going to read on and see why. And this news story comes from CNN. A method commonly used by airline passengers to get cheaper fares is at the center of court now between a German airline and one of its customers. Lufthansa has taken a passenger who didn't show up for the last leg of his ticketed journey to court in an apparent bid to clamp down on hidden city ticketing. The practice involves passengers leaving their journey at a layover point instead of making a final connection. I mean, that totally makes sense. I mean, why pay full price to go to a destination where I can pay to go to another destination and get it cheaper, and one of the layover spots is where I really want to go? But I didn't know that, that you could be sued for that. First of all, it never even crossed my mind that that's how you could save money on a trip. I had no idea. This is a new concept to me. If you've heard of it before, let me know in the comments. For instance, someone flying from New York to San Francisco could book a cheaper trip from New York to Lake Tahoe with a layover in San Francisco and get off there without bothering to take the last leg of the flight. Right. According to a court document, an unnamed male passenger booked a return flight from Oslo to Seattle, which had a layover in Frankfurt. The passenger used all legs of the outbound flight, but did not catch the Frankfurt to Oslo flight return. He instead flew on a separate Lufthansa reservation from Frankfurt to Berlin. So this is someone probably who has always, flown like this, and now all of a sudden the airlines want to crack down on this practice, especially this what's it, Lufthansa. I don't know how to say it, but doing my best. Lufthansa saw this as a violation of their terms and conditions and is seeking, I guess that's euro, 2,112 euros, around $2,385 in compensation. Okay, so when you're purchasing your airline tickets, you know how they have all that small writing that we don't ever bother to read. Sometimes you need to read that, because if it says that you cannot do this, they have grounds to sue you. So reading that the small print, if you can understand it, because a lot of times that small print is in legal terms, and if you're not in the legal world, sometimes that could be a little difficult, and who's going to take the time to hire somebody to interpret that small print writing? But it pays to read the small print. People don't like to do it, but as you can see here, it could have prevented this person from buying a ticket because he knew it was against the terms and conditions of the service. A Berlin district court dismissed the lawsuit in December, but Lufthansa's spokesperson confirmed to CNN that the company has already filed an appeal against the decision. So I'm not sure why they dismissed it, because if it was in terms of service, in terms and conditions, it seems like they would have had a case, but they dropped it. But of course, the airlines have money. They can go on and on and on with this, and they filed an appeal. Back in 2014, United Airlines and Orbitz filed a civil lawsuit against 22-year-old Akhtar Zaman, who founded the website skippedlag.com, which helped travelers find cheaper ways by using the hidden city strategy. Okay, I've never even heard of this. Okay, so he had a website that you could go to. I don't know if it's still up. Maybe I'll try to see. Not that I'm going to do this, but it's just this is interesting to me. The case was thrown out in 2015 after the judge in Northern District Court of Illinois said the court didn't have jurisdiction over the case, but because Zaman did not live or do business in that city. Okay, so they have to go to where he's actually doing where he lives or where he's actually conducting that website out of. And that was the only reason why it was thrown out. Wow. Let me see if this is the end of the article. Yeah, that's the end of the article. So it's called Hidden Cities. Everybody, it's a way for you to, get a cheaper way to reach your destination. It's a risky way. I would not do it if it means that I could be sued because I'm violating terms and conditions. But so far, it seems like nothing in court has been successful against people who do it. So I thought this was interesting. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you did enjoy the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.